Welcome to The Last Rites. Please subscribe and all that good stuff. Recorded this last night with no sound, but there we go. Anyway, it wouldn't be a Monday without some lovely new Epstein updates. And did Trump maybe go down on Bill Clinton? I don't know. Here's some emails. This is Epstein's brother. You and your boy Donny can make a remake of the movie Get Hard. This is to Jeffrey himself. And I thought I had Suris. Ask him if Putin has the photos of Trump blowing Bubba. I mean, Bubba is allegedly Bill Clinton's nickname, although Mark Epstein has since come out and said it's definitely not Bill Clinton. I mean, it would be funny if two presidents sort of sucked each other off. Although it's not very progressive to mock men who are just into what they're into, you know? But I think it probably would be a bit reputationally damaging for that particular strange man. Who could Bubba be if it's not Bill Clinton? Could it be Bubba Smith of Police Academy fame? Now, he was a big man. He was a big man, and Trump does have a little mouth. So, I liked Hightower in Police Academy, right? I liked him. Thought he was cool. I wouldn't suck him off. I mean, I'm not... If that's what you're into, that's okay. But maybe it was him. Anything else in this email? Just talking about being diabetic there. So just again, it's in little letters here. Where is it? Oh yeah, there we go. Ask him if Putin has the photos of Trump blowing Bubba. So do the Russians have compromat? We have compromat of two presidents. The Hindustan Times did call him Donica Lewinsky. I assume they didn't. The great source is the Hindustan Times, didn't make that up, but Donica Lewinsky is pretty good. But a couple of other things came out of these 20,000 documents, which I might have a good look through at some point. Maybe we can do a little stream on that at some point. A lot of it's probably very boring though. Steve Bannon, the chief propagandist of Trump. Epstein seemed to be acting as some sort of assistant, like arranging private jets. So Bannon says to him, how does it feel to have the most... Epstein says to Bannon, how does it feel to have the most highly paid travel agent in history? Bannon says, you're a pretty good, what I thought was asset, but I think you're a pretty good assistant. To which Epstein replied, massages not included. And another trip to AD, presumably Abu Dhabi, Epstein told Bannon, I'll make sure you're well looked after. Are these guys, these rich guys, just going around getting wanked off by... young models, shall we say, some of which might be a bit too long. Young, even. Too long. That's the words. It's the Monday words. Michael Wolff has also been... He started writing a book about Epstein years ago, and he's had quite a lot of access to the White House and Epstein. But some emails from him have come out as well. Now, he's saying he was playing a character to ingratiate himself to Epstein, but I don't think this looks particularly good. So this is... about Epstein having information about Trump, right? So this is Wolf to Epstein. I think you should let him hang himself. Bit ironic there. If he says he hasn't been on the plane or to the house, then that gives you a valuable PR and political currency. You can hang him in a way that potentially generates a positive benefit for you, or if it really looks like he could win, you could save him, generating a debt. Very... bit strange though that even if Wolf is playing a character to ingratiate him to a source, I mean, you're literally saying keep this blackmail, making him kind of... I know he's writing a book, and he has been quite outspoken about Epstein now over the years, and he's currently being sued by Melania Trump for suggesting that Epstein introduced her and Donny, but I think he's counter-suing them under an anti-SLAPP law, kind of like a frivolous defamation thing, I think, which could then lead to discovery, which more things could come out, right? But, yeah, playing a character or not, I think that does make him a little, not that he's up to anything, because he's been quite outspoken about him for years, but, yeah, it still comes off a little bit odd for me. But, yeah, I mean, Donica Lewinsky, well, let's not click on the Hindustan Times. The only reason I'm using this article is because of Donica Lewinsky. But yeah, I'm forever blowing Bubba, says Donald Trump. But even if it wasn't Clinton, yeah, it's going to be some other guy. And as I said, that's okay. in 2025, even though it was years ago. I'm sure it's fine if that's what he likes, but sounds like he was blowing someone. Don't know. Is his base going to be happy about that? I don't think Hightower ever went to the Blue Oyster, did he? Did anyone remember any of that? Anyway, there we go. What do you think? Do you think he sucked him off? That'll do for a Monday. Subscribe and all that good stuff. Bye.